Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby? Here. Councilmember Burkett?
Here.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Here.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Here.
Councilmember Dolan?
Here.
Councilmember Stanger?
Here.
Councilmember Quinn.
Here.
Madam Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
I move for approval of the journal of the meeting of July 30th, 2013.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. The journal is approved. Bid openings. We have no bid openings this evening, so we will move to communications.
Madam Chair, there are no tax compromises or zoning matters this evening, so I'll move to road and bridge matters. Under road and bridge matters, item number 1, 3rd District.
Receive, file contract in amount not to exceed $766,320. Be awarded to Pace Construction Company, LLC, the lowest responsive bidder, pending federal concurrence as recommended, and a copy of this report be sent to the interested parties.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
No.
Motion carries.
Moving on to other communications, item number 1.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 2, and that will be the order.
Item number 3, all districts.
Receive and file, and that will be the order.
Item number 4, 1st District.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion for item number 5.
So ordered.
Item number 6, 6th District.
Receive, file, and refer to the Department of Highways and Traffic, to the Department of Planning, and to the County Council.
So ordered.
Item number 7, all districts.
Receive and file, and that will be the order.
Item number 8, 6th District.
Receive, file, and the matter be held on the order of business.
So ordered.
Item number 9, 2nd District.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. Same motion through item number 11, and that will be the order.
Item number 12, 7th District.
Receive, file, and county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation. A copy of this report be sent to the city of Ellisville.
So ordered.
Item number 13, 1st District.
Receive, file, and the county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation, and a copy of this report be sent to the city of University City.
So ordered.
Item number 14, 7th District.
Receive, file, and county councilor be directed to prepare the appropriate legislation.
So ordered.
Item number 15, 7th District.
Receive and file.
So ordered. Okay. Do we have add-ons this evening?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And the county executive is not here this evening, and there are no report of special committees, I believe. All right. So we will move to the public forum. We have a few speakers this evening, and it is the policy of the council to allow 3 minutes for each speaker. First speaker is, and forgive me, my glasses are not the best in the world, Sharon Bertram.
Good evening, council members, and thank you for the opportunity to speak with you this evening. My name is Sharon Bertram, and I live in Melville, close to Oakville. On my way to my allergist office for my asthma treatment, I drive by the Amarin plant where the Merrimack River meets the Mississippi. I'm speaking out tonight to personally thank Steve Stenger on behalf of the Oakville and St. Louis County resident community for standing with us in our efforts. Councilman Stenger issued a letter in support of our request to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources to conduct groundwater monitoring at the Merrimack Amarin Energy Center and to lower the sulfur dioxide emissions to healthy levels. I would like to encourage all of you, the members of the County Council, and especially County Executive Charlie Dooley, to join with Mr. Stenger and to stand publicly with us in demanding action from the Department of Natural Resources. St. Louis County residents depend on our working together to stop this lack of vigilance and failure to provide for our health and welfare. And I would like to present this thank you card to Steve
All right, if you would give it to her.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for your comments. Catherine Kruger?
Good evening. My name is Catherine Kruger, and I'm a public health graduate student and a lifelong resident of Oakville near the Merrimack Power Plant. After learning about Ameren's plans to construct a coal ash waste landfill at the Merrimack Power Plant site, I decided to research coal ash and coal pollution to see how it could impact the health of the community. In doing so, I've become quite concerned about the amount of air and water pollutants being emitted into our region from coal-burning power plants, the location of the current and proposed coal ash disposal, and the possible adverse health effects related to coal emissions exposure by inhalation and ingestion. Today, we're seeing more people in St. Louis County taking steps to improve their health by eating healthy, avoiding tobacco smoke, and exercising. But these public health victories are being dangerously compromised by unhealthy levels of contaminants in our air and water systems. Air pollution is an important determinant of health, in which a wide range of adverse health effects have been well documented by studies conducted around the world. Chronic respiratory, cardiovascular, neurological, and behavioral diseases have all been linked to air and water pollution and are all top priority health concerns for our region. Managing chronic diseases that are caused or exacerbated, at least in part, by toxic environmental contaminants not only contributes to the unsustainable rate of healthcare spending by comprising 75% of healthcare costs, but it also leads to lost productivity, immeasurable suffering, and lives lost. Each year, the Merrimack Power Plant's emissions are estimated to be responsible for over 1,000 severe asthma attacks and almost 100 premature deaths, in addition to countless others that are experiencing deteriorating health as a result of constant exposure to particulate matter, sulfur dioxide, and heavy metals. The long-term health consequences from coal emissions will far outweigh the short-term savings from lenient regulations. We cannot afford to continue to rely on a status quo and still assume that current policies are doing the best they can to protect public health. Exposure to air and water pollutants is largely beyond the control of individuals. It requires action by public authorities at each level of government. I ask that you take action to place public health before political or economic interests and work with Ameren and the Missouri Department of Natural Resources to implement proven emission reduction technologies and monitoring services and make a commitment to improving the health of St. Louis County residents. Thank you.
Thank you. Donna Sedell?
Good evening. My name is Donna Seidel. I'm a longtime resident of Oakville. I have barred owls that nest in the trees near my home and croon to us in the evening. My family cycles the trails at Cliff Cave Park, and we watch the fawns. They're still sporting their newborn spots, and they frolic in the meadow. We hike around the serene lake at Beechtree Park. These beautiful jewels of our county park system overlook the Mississippi and the Merrimack Rivers and the Ameren coal-fired plant. I was diagnosed with asthma as a young adult. I'm concerned about the particulate matter released and the sulfur dioxide levels in the air. I'm concerned for my family's health and the future of our environment. Mr. Stenger, thank you so much for your support by prioritizing people over profits and writing to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources to begin independent testing of air and groundwater near the Merrimack Power Plant. Mr. Dooley, I know you're not present this evening, but at the March meeting, you stated that you would draft a letter to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources and have the county health department investigate the air and water quality. Just curious as to what the status of that promise is to your constituents. I'd also like to ask you to return the campaign donations from Ameren and other special interests, please. We need all of our council members' allegiance to the health of all of St. Louis County. Jefferson County residents who are downstream from the Merrimack Power Plant, Southern Illinois residents who are also downstream and downwind of the pollutants from these coal fires, and the Missourians who drink from the Mississippi River, into which heavy metals and arsenic are discharged. Ameren has been found in violation across the river in Illinois. Why should we trust them? Why should we allow them to use us as an ashtray? Please use your position to protect and serve your constituents and urge the Missouri Department of Natural Resources to immediately begin independent air and groundwater monitoring at coal-fired plants. Why are we waiting? Thank you.
Thank you. Tom Deal?
As you can see, we've got 1,200 more signatures asking the Missouri Department of Natural Resources to monitor the unlined ash ponds at the Merrimack coal plant. We also want to see if there's any extension of their operation in St. Louis County, that they would bring the coal plant up to date so that we can all breathe easier. Of these 1,200 signatures, a number of people added comments. One woman said, "Missourians want cleaner energy now. I live in St. Louis County and work in the city. I'm sickened every day on my drive to work when I see train cars filled with nothing but coal passing through my city on its way to be burned and poisoning the air I breathe." Another said, "The incidence of asthma and deaths from asthma in children is rising. Sulfur dioxide emissions must be lowered to ensure the health of both children and adults." Another resident said, "I have COPD. My wife has serious sinus illnesses, my son has severe allergies, and another family has asthma. All of us, as well as other Missourians, need cleaner air. Please help the residents who live nearby the plant and all over South County area. We're counting on you to protect us." Another resident says, "The citizens of St. Louis simply want to be able to live and breathe healthily day after day, year after year." As you can see, we're not asking for a lot. We just want to know that our families are being protected. All we are asking is for testing and for emissions to be lowered to healthy levels. There are many people in St. Louis who are suffering and will continue to suffer unless we can stand together, protect our air and water. And I thank you again for the opportunity to speak, and thank you, Steve, for your support. And we would ask that everyone on the council and county executive join in asking DNR to do the testing and to ask Ameren to update their emissions equipment at that coal plant. Thank you.
Thank you. Tom, did you want to give that to,
Sure. Might take a little bit to reel it in here.
I was going to say, you go ahead and get it organized, and then when you do, let Jen have it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tom. That will conclude the public forum, so we'll move on to introduction of bills.
Bill number 176, introduced by Councilmember Quinn, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to accept a grant of up to $3,752.10 from the Missouri Department of Transportation, appropriating the same for support of updating the airport master plan, and authorizing the county executive to execute necessary documents. Bill number 177, introduced by Councilmember Burkett, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to accept a grant of up to $5,000 from Missouri American Water Company, appropriating same for support of a household hazardous waste education project, and authorizing the county executive to execute necessary documents. Bill number 178, introduced by Councilmember Burkett, an ordinance amending Chapter 505, Title 5, St. Louis County Revised Ordinances 1974 as amended, Department of Revenue, by enacting and adding one new section authorizing the Director of Revenue to file claims for abandoned assets. Bill number 179, introduced by Councilmember Erby, an ordinance calling and providing for the holding of an election in St. Louis County, Missouri on the 5th day of November 2013 for the purpose of submitting to the qualified voters of the Village of Uplands Park, Missouri, a proposition for the disincorporation of the Village of Uplands Park. Bill number 180, introduced by Councilmember Wassinger, an ordinance authorizing the county executive to execute a contract with Lohmeyer Sculpture Park, a Missouri nonprofit corporation, for construction and renovation of certain structures at Lohmeyer Sculpture Park. Bill number 181, introduced by Councilmember Burkett, an ordinance amending Chapter 1108, Title 11, St. Louis County Revised Ordinances 1974 as amended Mechanical Code by repealing and reenacting Sections 1108.050, 1108.100, 1108.200, 1108.2200 pertaining to contract authority and amendments to the International Mechanical Code. Madam Chair, that is all the bills.
Thank you. Perfection of bills,
Bill number 8, introduced by Councilmember O'Meara.
Hold, please.
so ordered.
Bill number 158, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I'm sorry, we're at Bill 158.
Yes, ma'am.
Please hold. And that'll be the order.
Bill number 159, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
Please hold, and that will be the order.
Bill number 161, introduced by Councilmember Stanger.
I move for perfection of bill number 161.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
I am going, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I abstain.
And I abstain also. I know that our Director of Highways, Cheryl Hodge, had some concerns about this, and since I have been off and not been at the meetings, I'm really not that familiar with this particular bill, so that's why I'm abstaining. But the motion carries. Bill number 161 is perfected.
Bill number 162, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
I move for perfection of Bill number 162.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 162 is perfected.
Bill number 163, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
I move for perfection of Bill number 163.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 163 is perfected.
Bill number 164, introduced by Councilmember Quinn for Councilmember Wassinger.
I move to perfect Bill number 164.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 164 is perfected.
Bill number 165, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
I move for perfection of Bill number 165.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 165 is perfected.
Bill number 166, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
I move for perfection of Bill number 166.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 166 is perfected.
Bill number 167, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
I move for perfection of Bill number 167.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 167 is perfected.
Bill number 168, introduced by Councilmember Stanger.
I move for perfection of bill number 168.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 168 is perfected.
Bill number 169, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of Bill number 169.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 169 is perfected.
Bill number 170, introduced by Councilmember Erby. Madam Chair, we have a substitute bill.
I just saw that. Please read the substitute bill.
Substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 170, introduced by Councilmember Erby, an ordinance authorizing St. Louis County, Missouri to amend certain agreements in connection with its taxable redevelopment project leasehold revenue bonds, North Park Partners ESI 3 LLC project, Series 2009, and taxable redevelopment project leasehold revenue bonds, ESI Mail Pharmacy Service Inc. project, Series 2009, issued for the purpose of providing funds to pay the costs of acquiring and constructing a facility within the redevelopment area described in the amended Lambert Airport Eastern Perimeter Tax Increment Financing TIF redevelopment plan, and authorizing the county executive to enter into certain agreements and take certain other actions in connection therewith.
I move for adoption of substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 170.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 170 is adopted.
Okay, I move for perfection of substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 170.
May I read that for perfection? Substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 170, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
All in favor?
Aye. Second.
Second, I'm sorry. Okay, move it along, move it along. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Substitute Bill number 1 for Bill number 170 is perfected.
Bill number 171, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of Bill number 171.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 171 is perfected.
Bill number 172, introduced by Councilmember Erby.
I move for perfection of Bill number 172.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 172 is perfected.
Bill number 173, introduced by Councilmember Quinn.
I'd like to take it up. I move perfection of Bill number 173.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 173 is perfected.
Bill number 174, introduced by Councilmember Stanger.
I move for perfection of Bill number 174. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 174 is perfected.
Bill number 175, introduced by Councilmember Burkett.
I move for perfection of Bill number 175.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill number 175 is perfected. Final passage of bills?
Bill number 147, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 147.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 147, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 147 is finally passed.
Bill number 148, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 148.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 148, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 148 is finally passed.
Bill number 149, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 149.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 149, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 149 is finally passed.
Bill number 150, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 150.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 150, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 150 is finally passed.
Bill number 151, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 151.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 151, there are 7 ayes.
Bill 151 is finally passed.
Bill number 152, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
Sure did a lot of work, didn't you? I move for final passage of Bill number 152.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 152, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 152 is finally passed.
Bill number 153, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of Bill number 153.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 153, there are 7 ayes.
Bill 153 is finally passed.
Bill number 154, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 154.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 154, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 154 is finally passed.
Bill number 155, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 155.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 155, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 155 is finally passed.
Bill number 156, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
At this time, I move for final passage of Bill number 156.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 156, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 156 is finally passed.
Bill number 157, introduced by Councilmember Erby for Councilmember Burkett.
I move for final passage of Bill number 157.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 157, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 157 is finally passed.
Bill number 160, introduced by Councilmember Dolan.
I move for final passage of bill number 160.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Erby?
Aye.
Councilmember Burkett?
Aye.
Councilmember Wassinger?
Aye.
Councilmember O'Meara?
Aye.
Councilmember Dolan?
Aye.
Councilmember Stanger?
Aye.
Councilmember Quinn.
Aye.
Madam Chair, on Bill number 160, there are 7 ayes.
Bill number 160 is finally passed.
Moving on to resolutions, Madam Chair, we have none this evening on the agenda, so I'll move on to unfinished business. Item number 1.
Item number 1, excuse me, hold on the order of business, same motion for item number 2.
And moving on to new business, Madam Chair, we have 2 prepared orders this evening.
I move for adoption of orders number 1 and 2.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Orders 1 and 2 are adopted.
So we adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Because is there a special?
You